There's a clip right now that is going viral of a sports reporter who is with the Atlanta Braves broadcast. They're in Toronto. And he is going to interview two women who are in some sort of rooftop lounge. Okay? And this reporter's name is Wiley Ballard. He has been in the media for some time. In 2014, was named the Georgia Sportscaster of the Year. Here is what occurred.
We're having a lot of fun up here up the Corona rooftop. Who do we got here? What's your name?
My name's Lauren.
Lawrence, all right.
And I'm Kayla.
Kayla, and you guys hang out at the rooftop lounge often?
Once a year I come out to visit.
Okay, well, we timed it pretty well. All right, good. How are you guys feeling about rooting for the Braves today?
Oof, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best.
What about you? Are you a Braves fan now?
Not quite.
Not quite. All right, I'm gonna go to work up here, guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
Okay, Wiley. You got 4 innings to get the numbers.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Get us some more Braves fans.
All right, so they want me to get your number.
They want you to get my number.
I'm dead serious. They're saying in my ear right now. She doesn't believe me because she thinks you guys are not. I'm making this up. Even if you guys weren't, I might use that in the future. That's actually a pretty good move.
This is unbelievable.
So the best part of this right now is that Wiley could totally be faking it. This might be the new move. Just walk around with a FanDuel microphone and an earpiece in and convince fans that they're actually on TV.
I should have thought of this years ago.
I am speechless.
I got the number. We're good.
So many in the media space are split, and you would not be surprised at the demographics. You had folks like Myles Garrett, not the football player, but a broadcaster, who tweeted, "Shout out to my guy Wiley Ballard, setting the standard for sports reporters getting a phone number out in the wild. 10 out of 10 work." Bryce Kuhn of 247 Sports, covering Louisiana State University athletics, would write, "Wiley Ballard doesn't need an endorsement from me, but as someone who knows him and worked alongside him for multiple years, the jabs being thrown his way are utterly ridiculous. He's the ultimate professional. Just goes to show some folks just want something to be mad at." The thing is, it's not the jabs being thrown. It's the misunderstanding. That's what it is. And what appears to be the glass window going completely shattered when it comes to ethics in journalism and the standards that we wish to uphold. Importantly, it's also those who maybe don't look like a Bryce or a Myles, like Tegan Brown, who serves as sports director for WMBF News. Here was her take. Here's the thing. I don't ever really comment on stuff like this, but glorifying this moment is just not okay. Importantly, if this were a female reporter, people would call it unprofessional, but it's a male reporter, which means people will find it funny and tweet about how great this is. And his name has been trending because there are a lot of, according to their avatars at least, men who are in full support of this, and some are even tweeting Trump dancing GIFs about this moment. Caitlin Urka, an Emmy winner, back to what Brown was saying. Imagine the tone of the conversation around this had the genders been reversed, because we know what it would be. They would call her a hoe. They would call her a whore, like Danny DeVito in Always Sunny says. They'd call her a slut. We would hear these terms over and over and over again to degrade a woman. Yet when Wiley Ballard does it, oh, he's a man. He's a pro. He's got game. I need everyone to understand what these women are saying, because these are objectively true statements and also their real life experiences as they see it. The double standard in sports. Ballpark Fashion also put out a statement. "Wow, this is extremely unprofessional. Women in sports have to work 3 times harder due to unnecessary double standards created through their male counterparts. This makes us extremely uncomfortable to watch this broadcast. This is what you are showing This what you are showing is acceptable behavior. Please do better by your female fans and employees. Via Yahoo. There are some uncomfortable power dynamics at play throughout the entire segment. Wiley Ballard, whether intentionally or not, used his platform for personal reasons, all while the broadcast booth egged him on. The fact that cameras were involved and that Lauren could only hear one part of the conversation added to the issues. More from Yahoo. At the very least, it was unprofessional on the part of all three men on the broadcast. There are far more unsavory reads on this interaction, which could be viewed as creepy, gross, and inappropriate. One of those words will be used later. An NFL writer for Fox Sports, Ralph Vacchiano, would give his 2 cents. An unprofessional disgrace. From the reporter to the guys in the booth to the producer in the truck who could have stopped it at any point. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not harmless. And it's only a standard for harassment. Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStromShow. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you. White House correspondent Seung-Min Kim labeled it gross. And Chelsea Janes of the Washington Post. Imagine if a female reporter did anything like this. Career over. That's true. Pretty brutal to see it glorified by the broadcast. But now that we're talking about it, I actually do think that she would be applauded by so many just to try and prove a point, even though they don't mean it. On that double standard, Evan Grant of the Dallas Morning News tweeted, to yesterday, if a female sideline/dugout reporter did this, she'd be called horrible names and probably be run out of town. On the other side, here's a fellow TV anchor basically saying to dude who asked for phone numbers, my man. It's not the same for both sexes. It's just not, and that's inherently wrong. Lastly, Rachel Hopmeyer, anchor at CBS Detroit, blasted what she saw. Example number 28,495, why men get away with the bottom of the barrel content because misogyny is alive and well in sports television. A woman could never and would never without losing their job over this. Lazy, disappointing, offensive, grimy. I could go on. And she should have. And she should have. There are going to be so many people in the comments who hate all of this, and that's okay. But as I have discussed many times over, I really love this profession. I really, really do. And to see what it is today, as the quote goes, is a shell of itself. What I want to see is less of this, less Aiden Rosses in media overall, and doing the job and telling really interesting stories. Who knows what these two women have to share, aside from being viewed as an object that a man can hit on and potentially get with. Now, could it be a play down the line where they get married, have kids, live happily ever after? Yeah, we'd probably look at this a little differently, but it still stands that it came within the confines of being on a broadcast and using the power of the microphone in order to get a girl's number. It just feels weird. It really, really does. And I can only, once again, imagine if the shoe is on the other foot. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports, and or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.